Uncle Willem will always be the best, and I'm not gonna hear any word against it. Sentry vs. Superboy Prime, Marvel vs. DC, Death Battle. By Death Battle. And it's always a great time whenever we get a Death Battle video to react to. And I love Superman, especially Superboy Prime, because Superboy Prime is like busted. Like, he defeated everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. It took 3 Supermen jumping him to like on a red planet to stop him. And I'm pretty sure Superboy Prime like beat at least one of them to death. He beat like, I think it was Golden Age Superman he like beat to death, but yeah. Anyway though, you already know the original video is in the description below. Make sure you hype up the video, like, comment, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get it! I don't know too much about the Sentry. Wait, but Superboy Prime can like punch dimensions.
These 2 dark supermen prove that sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
My prediction right now is that Superboy Prime wins. Superboy Prime, he is just busted. He's basically 4th dimensional at this point.
One superhero stands alone at the peak of Marvel Comics. He's a brilliant scientist and friend to all, the Golden Guardian of Good, the Sentry.
Which makes it all the more mysterious.
He also started the
when all of
zombie
humanity
apocalypse.
forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What if the reason we forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be
Marvel
forgotten?
what if?
To save us from himself.
As the story goes, Robbie Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until
Ryan
the day
Reynolds.
he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that moment, Robbie was imbued with the power of a million
How do you accidentally
exploding
drink
suns,
super soldier?
becoming one of the
How do you
strongest
accidentally drink
superheroes
that?
in existence.
That's gotta be one hell of a bowel movement. And what better way to use his new powers than
Oh
to
my god, wait. That is kind of a good point. So, if you have like Superman level strength, right? And you have to like take a mean dookie, like a mean one. Or if it's just like diarrhea or something, that should destroy the toilet, right? And then there's a mess everywhere. Guys, I know this is gross, but come on. You gotta think about the logistics of this.
Come a century to all mankind.
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I can't believe he's not Kryptonian
Oh, I need to
superpowers,
watch this
like
movie.
super strength, speed, durability, and flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet.
Do butterflies sneeze?
No!
Wait, isn't that...
Sentry cells absorb
Wouldn't
and
that be kind
process
of
the
distracting?
sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful
Oh, so he is
laser,
a Kryptonian.
or bend light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate telepathically, and even read and mess with minds.
He's also a genius
Teleportation
with a
is
super
a good
brain
power.
comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards. He's even built his own watchtower with an advanced AI that is constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ!
So what you're saying is, he's basically a mixture of Superman and Batman. At the same time. Basically.
He's like the Avengers all in one. Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed.
Super
the
speed.
Sentry is more than strong enough
Oh,
to
he
take
caught
on
him.
Marvel's heaviest hitters, like his famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk. Where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed, the Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed an infinite number of timelines into
Oh
one
wait, so
by
he can get
clashing
hurt with enough
another
physical
Thor.
force.
The
Because
Sentry
he had a
is
black eye.
incredibly fast, too. He can bend space and speed blitz Ares, who can move within Planck time, the smallest unit of time possible in our universe.
He's stated to be as fast as the Heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blowing
Oh.
up. This surfer flew so fast he went back in time. So
Oh,
you'd
wait,
think
how is
Sentry
she
would be
breathing?
able to handle some punk in a trench
How is she
coat.
breathing
But
in
it wasn't
space?
so simple. The Void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
If Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back,
Oh, so
Void
it's
would
like
give
equivalent
someone
exchange.
else cancer. What an asshole!
For every good act the
It's like
Sentry
equivalent
performs,
exchange
the
from,
Void
Full
commits
Metal
an
Alchemist.
evil one. Because the truth was, the
Equality.
Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Bum, plot twist. Turns out Sentry's whole origin story was
So basically, a Sentry and Void is like the stereotypical movie, like villain cliche. We're not so different, you and I.
a
And
lie.
basically,
Robbie Reynolds wasn't a 60s high schooler beating up bullies like some Jack Kirby comic.
In reality, Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the Sentry serum just to get high. And the Void was, in
okay, see, that makes more sense than just accidentally drinking it. And that makes a lot more sense than just accidentally drinking it. Okay. I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like this story. I like dark stuff, by the way.
reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death.
Yes, from the Bible, with Moses and the Pharaoh and the dead firstborns. That's him, apparently.
And this being manifests as the
Oh,
dark
really?
side of Bob's shattered psyche, a villainous alter ego with all of his power. Too much power for any one man to handle. The only way to destroy the Void was to also destroy the Sentry.
So Bob did something crazy. With help from Reed's
What
tech,
did he do?
used his own psychic powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future, including
Well, but then
his
how does
own.
that stop the
Warping the
Void?
perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no longer remember
Oh
him.
wait, so is it a situation where he gets his like power from the belief of others? Is that what it is? Or is it just that as long as he doesn't use his powers, the Void can't come back? But if that's the case, then why not just stop using your
Or
powers?
even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the Sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there.
Great. Everyone knows repressing your problems always makes them better.
But Bob's memories
that carrot
eventually
juice?
clawed their way back.
Is that carrot
in part
juice?
thanks to Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin.
Of course
and
it's
his
Norman
desire-
Osborn. By the way, Uncle Willem will always be the best Green Goblin. Uncle Willem will always be the best, and I'm not gonna hear any word against it. I love Uncle Willem.
to somehow control the Void. So Norman had the Thunderbolts murder Bob's wife Lindy in order to release, the
Lord.
Angel of Death.
Yeah, try controlling the kind of guy
Why
who
would
can
you do
throw
that?
hands with Molecule Man, who somehow is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Molecule Man was another mentally unstable.
Guys. In the Spider-Man movie, I think it was No Way Home, where all of like the Spideys came together. When Norman Osborn did that move where he threw Spider-Man up to the ceiling, caught him, and then just slammed him through the floor. That was so cool. It was so cool. I love that scene so
God
much.
whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way, a sort of kindred spirit to Bob.
It was then that Bob discovered the true source of his own powers, his own control over molecules. Yeah, you can do that too.
The Sentry can create and destroy matter on a whim, able to level or conjure an entity from scratch, all with just a wave
By the
of
way,
his hand,
werewolves are
like
better
Dr.
than
Manhattan.
vampires.
He can also regenerate his body from any kind
Superman has beat Dr.
of
Manhattan.
damage, like being burnt to a skeleton or getting Dr. Manhattan himself.
I like the
As
Watchmen
long as
too.
one single solitary atom remains, the Sentry is unkillable.
And Void's got all of this and more. Except
So
he
if
doesn't
Goku
hold
hits
back.
him with
He
a
can
spirit bomb.
shapeshift, create hurricanes, trap you in darkness, possess your body, and devour your soul.
With his infinitendrils, the Void takes
Fetch
control
me
of the
their
victim's
souls,
mind and
their
tortures them with the
souls,
memories
their
of past
souls.
traumas and nightmares.
He killed Loki. He wrecked Asgard. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. I'm something of a moron myself.
Venom. Hey, we will not slander Uncle Willem. Look at that face. This lovable face. We all love Uncle Willem. We all love Uncle Willem.
The only way forward, the only way for Bob to save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore, Sentry and Void merged and became
The fusion dance. They did the fusion
Came
dance.
stronger than the sum of their parts.
One being now free to finally live his life without the crushing weight of self-hatred and fear.
Wait, why's his
Maybe,
hair black?
but
Did
this
he
is
go
the
Super
boy
Saiyan?
we're talking about.
Or, like,
What if
superhuman?
Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control?
As long as the void exists, it's just another revolution in that same endless cycle. It remains to be seen whether even death itself can break that wheel.
He'll be back. Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never be forgotten again.
Do you
Well, it
believe
sounds like the
a
Angel of
man
Death is
can
pretty
fly?
needy. Wait, so how does that work? If they have the Angel of Death, but then they have Mistress Death or Lady Death that Thanos in the comics is obsessed with. I mean, she's curvy in all of the right places, so I don't blame him, but how does that work with the Angel of Death?
Yeah, Wiz, within the pages of DC Comics, everyone in their irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother can do it.
Well, what about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own Earth. Earth Prime.
The Earth of you, me, and Clark Kent. A totally normal boy from New England who just happened to share a name with that comic book character.
Mere coincidence. That is, until the day Clark took a leap
I
of
mean,
faith
for now.
and believed he could fly.
And he did! Surprise, surprise, Clark was actually from the planet Krypton, which apparently exists in our universe now? Anyway, the real super...
So does that mean if we can find the planet Krypton in our real universe, if we get there under the light of the red sun, we essentially become Kryptonians? Or humans, superhumans. You know?
Man, the one from all those comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being Superboy. Wait, he could have chosen me! I believe I can
Bugsy,
fly!
don't jump off the... Oh. Clark had all your classic Kryptonian powers. Flight,
Well,
heat
well,
vision,
well.
microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath. It was the dream that every little boy had finally come true.
Wait, I wonder, can he do
Just
heat
in
breath?
time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated literally 1 month later in DC Comics Armageddon. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz, we're
Oh
counting.
yeah, there's Crisis on Infinite Earths, then there's Final Crisis, and I'm pretty sure there's another Crisis, but I can't remember the name of it. But Final Crisis, oh god, he even killed Superboy, our Superboy, my favorite Superboy, Con-El. You know, the one with the black t-shirt? But I was so proud of Connor because he at least held his own. Superboy Prime is like stronger than everybody, and Connor put up a good fight. I think even Dick Grayson was there too during that time. I think Dick and Cassie were there. actually.
Dead since 1986, apparently.
With everyone he knew and loved gone, Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the paragons of good he saw them as in his childhood.
As someone else.
Oh,
got
wait,
to
that
be
was,
Superboy.
Some people can't
Connor,
stand change.
Connor, I love
Can't
Connor.
stand to see a
I
world
love
that
Connor.
doesn't
Connor
look
is
the
my
way it
favorite
did when
Superboy.
they were a
I
child.
love Connor.
The day
Yeah, all of you boomers. Yeah, maybe take a note from that. Fucking
he
boomers.
needed to be saved by Superboy, the real Superboy, Superboy Prime.
So he did what any Superboy would do. Punch really hard. He punched his way out of the
Through a
dimension
dimension.
so hard, the shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever. Hell yeah!
No matter how many fake heroes got in his way.
Oh shit! Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary Kryptonian. Oh no!
Ah, he's a chud.
Pre-crisis.
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh yeah, pre-crisis characters had like all of the powers. Superman had a pre-crisis Superman had a vision ray beam like his heat vision, except it created many Supermans. I don't even how, but yeah, that was the kind of stuff that pre-crisis was on, and you gotta love it.
Time when comics were a bit more comical.
When Superman could sneeze solar systems apart or tow a galaxy of planets behind him like it was nothing.
Or clash with another Kryptonian so hard, they generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity. I wonder if these writers ever imagined this bullshit would feed nerd arguments for the next half century. Not that I'm complaining. That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described
That is how
power
he gets paid,
scaler's
actually.
dream.
Huh. You think he's heard about us?
We can only hope not. As
Superboy needs to come down and correct a couple of decisions that y'all made on Death Battle before. So
the
I'm gonna
Kryptonian
say.
with an ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances, like being transmuted to stone, having his atomic bonds weakened, or getting his energy drained. Kryptonians like Superman can withstand more esoteric attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks by outthinking them, and their
Yeah, tell that to Deadman. And I'm not talking about Deadman's Wonderland, which is a great anime, by the way. But tell that to Deadman. He took over Clark's body like a couple
souls
of
can
times.
resist being destroyed.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow sun fueling his cells. And unlike that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
With a suit of armor made from the corpse of the Anti-Monitor, which constantly feeds him solar energy. Literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than Superman.
Because that's what he thinks he is. Superman with better feats in scaling. Superman, but real.
Superman, if he was a fucking idiot. Okay, sure, he has the same hyper-efficient brain that all Kryptonians have, but when it came to being a superhero, he was a violent, immature moron.
Exactly what you'd expect from a kid who
Well,
never grew
I
up
wouldn't
and
really call
never
him a
learned to
hero.
hold back. Instead of saving Earth's heroes, he started massacring them. And let's be real, there's a part of him
Oh,
that
yeah, he
knows
did
that
kill
editorial
Krypto.
will just bring them all back eventually.
He did
He's
kill
battled the
Krypto.
Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once. He effortlessly murdered an alternate universe Justice League and even killed his rival.
I remember this one. Oh my god, I remember this one. I was so pissed off when I read this. By the way, Wonder Woman is looking amazing in this panel. But yeah, I was so pissed off when this happened.
A new Superboy. Even as other Kryptonians grew in power to become comparable to their pre-crisis iterations, Prime still held an advantage because he never held back.
Like the time he tore apart the Monarch's armor, accidentally unleashing the Big Bang in his face, destroying the universe, and he was fine.
Or the time a
Well,
Guardian
wouldn't
of
I
the
just
Universe
give him,
blew
like, more
himself
power?
up in an attempt to stop Prime, blasting him into the multiverse atom by atom, and that
Yeah,
only
he
made
destroyed the
Prime
whole-
stronger.
Or the
destroyed
time he
the
fought a potential
whole,
future version of
Green
himself
Lantern
who
Corps.
became a god of time. And instead of teaming up, Prime stupidly attacked him and accidentally retconned themselves both out of existence.
Which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe. Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been
Oh, wait,
reading his
did it?
comics. They knew what he had become.
Oh, no.
And they were terrified.
Once again, forced to watch as his heroes progressed
Wait, but
without
didn't
him.
Superboy
He
Prime
pored
come
over
back?
comic
Didn't
after
he just come
comic,
back recently
learning
and team up with
everything about
Superman?
DC,
And a little bit of Marvel.
only to discover his worst possible nightmare.
Not only would he never get to be Superman, he wasn't even a super villain that people liked. Turns out, power levels aren't everything.
So, naturally, he flew
Yes,
to
they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Just like Goku, Vegeta, and Broly says. How big is your power level? I don't know. Mine's pretty big. Neat.
DC headquarters and attacked the people writing his own comic.
Like some infinitely recursive meta hell.
Prime had become a whiny, petulant, reactionary fanboy. Wiz, you think he's the guy posting on our Reddit?
So he
And at
really
the
is a
peak of
chud.
his violent temper tantrum, he murdered the Golden Age Superman. The original Superman.
Yeah, he did.
Action Comics number
Yeah,
1.
he did.
The first
Number 1,
superhero.
Superman.
Instead
Yeah.
of restoring
Yeah, he
DC's
did.
glorious past, Prime beat it to death. He needed to change.
And that opportunity came when this alternate universe Jokerized Batman Who Laughs threatened to destroy all of reality.
Prime was drafted
Wait,
to
are
help
we still
save the
doing the
day,
Batman Who
and
Laughs?
It turned out he was
He's
the
like,
only
at first he
Superboy
was so
who
cool,
could.
but now he's
Remember
like
that
the
time
worst
Prime punched reality
Batman
so
variant.
hard he retconned DC Comics?
It was cool seeing Joker and Batman team up against him, though. That was
Turns
really
out
cool.
That was no coincidence. Due to his repeated excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly, and he slowly learned how to manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch!
At first, its effects were random, like bringing Jason
DC Comics. Redcon. Smash!
Todd back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories, but he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the
Wait,
evil
what happened to
universes
Beast Boy's
of the Batman
memories?
Who Laughs.
Giving them and all the characters inside of them happy endings. In a weird way, that's what Superman has always done, right? Punch the bad guys so hard he saves the day.
Prime can punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the nigh-omnipotent Darkest Knight.
Who was powerful enough to beat
Wait,
Perpetua?
how do you
the
punch your way
goddess who
into the
created
Speed
all of
Force?
DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Knight so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no
Wait, I thought that
one
was the
actually
presence,
saw
though.
happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly, and it was the first step toward becoming a true hero.
The kind of hero that Superman always secretly knew he could be. A hero who could someday get his own issue #1. A hero like, well, Superman.
By the way, if you guys are confused by why he has the House of L symbol on his chest instead of his clothes, when he was locked up in I don't think it was a Red Sun prison because Red Sun doesn't affect him, but when he was locked up in whatever prison he still had access to some of his powers, and he literally lasered that symbol into his chest.
Maybe one day Prime will truly believe in himself, just like he once believed he could fly.
Death battle! Okay, so they're fighting in Metropolis. Oh, they're already fighting.
Quit while you're behind, kid.
Mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork.
Ha, so meta. I mean, Superboy Prime has always been meta. The crazy thing is, Superboy Prime doesn't have transformations. He's just that strong.
You're dealing with
Ooh,
someone who has
right
the
in the
power
schnoz.
of 1,000,000 exploding suns.
Big mistake, dipwad.
Well, I mean, he gets power
It's
from the
prime
sun.
time.
It's what?
Crime time. Ooh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Another dark
wait, Thomas the
Superman
Train.
plot? Boring. It's cool when I do it.
I'm glad he recognized the irony. I'm glad he recognized the irony. Oh. Ooh. So they're just gonna block with their face?
Stop hitting me.
He'll kill you. I'll kill you. To death.
I'll kill you to death. And here comes the void.
It's time to play.
Oh my god, that was brutal. Let me see that one more time. That was brutal.
Bye-bye, Bob. It's time to play.
Okay, this is cool. Whoa. So I thought he was using like what's Sephiroth's final move? Supernova? I thought that's what he was doing, but it's not.
You weren't joking. Definitely a crisis level threat. Luckily, so am I.
Run all you want. If Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have, boy? Afraid
Well, he can
of the
punch through
dark
dimensions.
clerk? What kind of a hero are you? Remind me again. Whatever happened to Lori?
Oh my gosh, this is so like crazy. And then he just regened it.
It's over, Clark. There is no happy ending.
Oh wait, so then they
Not
fused?
for you.
Okay, wait, so then
Not
this
for
is
me.
Sentry's final form.
Not for anyone else. In the void.
Haven't you ever read a comic book, you big freaking nerd? There's always a happy ending.
Delaware. Smash! I'm so lost as to how this just happened, but I'm so happy Superboy won. Wait, did he
We
win?
kept talking about
Is
the
this a fake
Sentry.
out?
Bad dream?
Is this a fake out?
No idea, Lindy. Best sleep I've had in years.
Oh, he gave him a
Crisis
happy ending.
averted.
He gave him a happy ending.
I don't think
Okay,
I've ever
well, I'm
seen
happy with
someone
this.
beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down into 3 chapters: their strength, intelligence, and powers.
As with any flying brick fight, the first question you gotta answer is, who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally 2 of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they fought: Molecule Man and the Darkest Night.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate
I
a
do
lot,
remember
and
the
when he
Darkest
fought
Night,
Sentry, he
because
wasn't at
I
his
did
full
want to
power.
see what was
So
going
we
on
can
with
only
Perpetua
scale this so
because
far.
of
But Prime overpowered
reasons.
the Darkest Night after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And unlike with Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Night was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of
Reckless.
crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole Void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the Void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With
They're
the Sentry's
hacks.
ability
They're
to
hacks.
reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible degree, his powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime should be no
Again,
different.
he should
so
be
it's
able
not
to
like
create
Sentry was
miniature
ever going to
hymns.
just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration, he was toast.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like everyone else's.
Oh wait,
Or
no
the
more
time
mutants?
Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Who's
Now,
Moonstone?
Sentry's psionic power could theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten, or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that Edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist everything Sentry could throw at
Well, it's
him,
not really
but
an
Sentry
edgelord
could
armor. It's not really an edgelord armor. It's like rare loot. Like he defeated a boss, so he should get the loot.
do the same. Prime takes the final edge in powers.
With no way to easily put him down, Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the Void away for good.
Sorry, Bob. Defeat was unavoidable.
The
Wait, so then that means that Superboy Prime could defeat the Angel of Death.
winner
Technically.
is Superboy
Oh, hey, my pizza's here.
The winner is Superboy Prime. Letter to the editors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I win. That's right. You hack frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby. Now, personally, that intelligence
You know what? I
section
like that.
was
It's prime
such a
time, baby.
gimme. I don't crash out. I'm a tragic hero grappling with real, intense emotion. I can be smart anytime I want.
What? So does that mean he can just like punch his way into the he can just punch his way into the absolute universe and just like help Batman because Batman needs help over there. Oh, guys, did y'all know that Absolute Batman is getting like an animated series already? I can't
But
wait.
anyway, don't subscribe, don't join as a member, don't watch Death Battle, read my comics.
I'm gonna do all
Prime
of those things.
Out.
Next time on Death Battle.
Let's see. Wait, Avatar? So Aang versus... I don't know who that is. I don't know who the other person is. But I'm going for Aang. Aang has to win. Oh, it's from Genshin Impact. Yeah, I've never played. I heard it's like a game that's designed to steal your money. But this seems to be the end of the video, and I am very pleased with the results. If you couldn't tell. But oh, by the way, I like DC more than I like Marvel, if that wasn't clear already. But yeah, this was a fun one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and the original's in the description below. But that being said, later losers, KuroKumo out.